Good evening, my dear friends, masters, and gods. Mahavatar TV, along with Mahavatar Foundation, welcomes you all to 21 Days Free Holistic Wellness Program, Batch 18, Day 14. Before commencing the session, would like to say pranamas to you all and to our Guruji Rangnath sir, to our Grandmaster Maharshi Patriji sir, and to Great Grandmaster Mahavatar Babaji sir, and to all the Gurus in the universe and to the universe. Okay. Today's topic is all about Aura by Jyothisree ma'am. So I'll just say a little about Jyothisree madam. She's a senior master from Hyderabad. Started her meditation in the year 1998 from SSY. Started with 15 minutes of meditation and felt recharged and could do tasks very efficiently. And then she came across pyramid meditation, that is Anapanasati meditation, and has reached to a state doing 7 to 8 hours of meditation, by which she transformed her soul consciousness and getting many answers to her questions through her intuitions. Okay, and also had many miracles and transformation experiences like visions and intuitions for all queries, which motivated her to do more and more meditation. And she likes to spread and wishes everyone to know about meditation and does savor to the universe. Yeah, over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Good evening, masters, whoever is participating in this Zoom session and also in the YouTube. First, my namaskaras to my parents, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, who is my guru, Swarnamala Patri, ma'am, and Mahavatar TV Foundation team members, the whole team. They are doing really great service by providing a platform for group meditation as well as Sajjana Sangacham and the great Swadhyaya Yogam also. Thank you once again for doing all these great works and creating group consciousness. Because if we do meditation alone, we will get only little energy. If we are doing in a group, we get more energy and easily it helps us for a shift, for transformation, and whatever we want, we can achieve it very easily because it multiplies that meditation energy. Okay. So today I am going to share the wisdom of Aura. A-U-R-A. Aura. Actually, we see this Aura photo around the god motives or in the photos of the god or the crown region. We see the white light around the crown region or white or golden color light. That is called Aura. How we are seeing around the god that light, we also having the same type of light around us. Maybe one may be having a very big aura, one may be having some shrinking aura. It depends upon the person. But even we also having the aura. So first let me describe how an aura looks like. See, I'm here. So around me, an etheric layer will be there. On that etheric, an aura will be there. This aura is in the shape of an egg, like how a hen egg is there. No? The same way we are also having the same shape of aura around us. So, actually, this aura, we can say it's a protective shield to us. Even though it is invisible to us, this is very important to us And we can say everything is there in the aura. The person who can see the aura, that means the rishis, the saints, they can see the aura of the persons. By seeing the aura only, they used to say about their previous incarnations or the present situation of the particular person, or the thoughts that are going at that present moment in that person. Everything they used to say by seeing the aura only, actually. See, the aura is different from one person to another person. Like, suppose if a person is having a negative attitude, so his aura looks dark and it looks dirty. Suppose if a person is having positive energy, positive attitude, he do all the positive works, so he will be having very good energy and his aura is very big and bright. And we can say he may be having very big aura of 9 feet around him, or maybe 300 feet, or people used to say Patriji's aura is a very big, maybe exactly I couldn't remember, but they used to say it maybe it covers a long area, very big area, they used to say. Actually, around our aura, we have a protective layer around that, like how an egg is having a thick shell. Inside that thick shell, we can see a small, very thin layer. We can peel it off also. In the same way, we are also having a protective sac like that around our aura. Suppose if a person is facing severe problems, and what happens? Are you able to hear my voice? It's okay?
Because someone
is.
Yes, sorry, but
Okay. So, what happens if that person is having any problem? That person will be having vibrations. So, what happens when there are severe vibrations in him? The aura also changes, but again, it will come back to the same shape. Suppose if we are pressing a balloon, what happens? Just for that moment, it will go inside. But again, what happens? It will come back to the normal shape of that balloon. So in the same way, our aura also comes back in the same way. You might have seen the onion, how the onion is having the layers. No, even our aura is having the layers. 14 layers are there. So each layer is having a color. Each layer is having the frequency, and it has a sound also. See, for example, our first layer, one of that layer is red in color. Okay, that red color is connected to Mars planet Mars, and it denotes the sound do. Orange color layer, it connects to sun, 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 and the sound of it is ray. And like that, in the same way, mercury connects with a yellow color. If one of our aura, one of the aura layer is yellow color, so that means this is connected to Mercury planet, and with the sound me. And green color layer, this is connected with Saturn. And actually, this green color denotes for growth also. Suppose if we want to make plants grow faster, if we keep music over there, the plants grow faster also. Even the researchers also told the same thing. And for violet color layer, this is connected with Jupiter. And indigo color layer, it is connected with the Venus. And the sound is La, L-A. Okay. See, suppose if a Venus is favorable to a person, for example, that color is very bright in that person's aura, means he is connected to Venus, and that Venus is favorable to him. What happens when that layer is very strong? That person will be having very good capability of painting, drawing, sculpting, and he can have very good thoughts with morals, ethics and all, very good personality. Suppose in one person, that violet layer is very good, strong, means that layer denotes to moon. So if moon is favorable, he is very good by heart, pure heart we can say. He will do all pure thoughts also will be having. And suppose if a moon is unfavorable, how can we know that moon is unfavorable? In his aura, that moon layer is very weak. Then that moon is unfavorable to him. That means what happens? That person will be, that person's mental condition will be in confused state. So why I am saying all these means, suppose if a person is in confused state, means he should do meditation with the moon layer. That means violet color. So we have to visualize violet color around us as an layer that is becoming very bright and very strong. If we do meditation like that, we will be connected with the moon, and that layer will become strong, and whatever we want to achieve, easily we can achieve it. And the sound is T for moon, T for temple. Okay, so T letter. And another thing is, this universe is full of vibration, energy. That's why we say everything is energy. Suppose, for example, I will say there is a big piano. Okay, in piano or harmonium, what happens? There are many buttons are there. If I press one button, it gives a different sound. If I press another button, it gives a different sound. In the same way, the whole universe is having a very big keyboard like thing. See, suppose if I am just like steps, let us think steps. If I am stepping into this one, then I can see only few steps. If I am climbing till here, then I can see the further steps. So that means if I raise my frequency, I can go here. If I raise my frequency again, I can see here. I can go till here. So now I will tell you in detail about this. So for example, first I kept my leg on one button. So that is I can say touch. That is a solid one. So that button is a vibration that it shows, or it helps us to feel the touch. That touch will be felt only by the skin, not with the other part of the body. Only that skin can feel the touch. Suppose if I press another button, helps us to hear the sound. That sound can be felt by only by our ears, by eardrum. But my eyes can't feel that sound, or my skin can't feel that sound. Only my eardrum can feel that one. Suppose if I step another button on the another button, then that is another one that is, I can see. So only my eyes can catch it, but my eardrum or my skin cannot feel that seeing. So like that, no, each one is a different vibration. So after these three steps, the next one is, we can say, different types of waves, radio frequency waves. We can say we normally used to hear long wave, short wave, medium wave, microwave, like that. So these waves can create radio waves. Suppose if I go further, next step of step, those buttons, or I can say those vibrations, are about the extrasensory power. I hope you all might have heard about this telepathy. Telepathy means we can hear what others are saying from here. So even though they are from very long distance also, I can feel what they are thinking, what they are saying and all. That is called as telepathy. Another extrasensory perception is clairvoyance. That means I can see, suppose if I got that power, so, that means if I raise it to that frequency, then I can get that extrasensory power, clairvoyance. That means I can see what others are doing from here. So like that, no? When we raise our frequency, then only we can see what the next one. Okay, for that what we have to do? We have to do meditation, seva, positive things, unconditional love and all. Okay, so I want to tell one more thing. We have a scanners now. Like suppose if I keep this orange color under that scanner, means that machine can scan this one and it will give it sound, the color of this sound. So like this, around us, I'm sitting here. I can see the wall, cupboards, and the objects, whatever is there, I am able to see. But many waves are traveling and they are around me, but I am not able to see those waves. But suppose if I tune my radio can catch those vibrations and it converts into sound, and I can hear the music from that, from that radio. Even though it is not visible, those waves are not visible to me, but that instrument will catch those vibrations and it convert into sound. Suppose if I switch on my TV antenna can catch those vibrations and it converts into picture and sound. Suppose if I'm taking my phone and if I want to talk with someone, or if anybody wants to talk with me, that phone will catch, suppose if they ring the number, this phone catches the vibrations of that and it makes me, or it connects me to that number. That means what is happening here? Here, invisibly, many waves are traveling here around us. We can't escape from that, whether you go out or whether you are at home, even though it is invisible to us. But if we keep a proper instrument, if you tune that instrument to that frequency, that radio or TV or mobile or whatever it may be, it catches those vibrations and it converts into our, we can say, our language or to our level, whether to see or hear or whatever it may be. Okay. So when those instrument catches and if it converts those waves, then only we are able to understand, we can grasp the meaning of it and we can enjoy it. If that instrument is not there, we can't catch it because our frequency is not to that level. Isn't it? And actually, some of the, just a moment. Okay. See, some of the East states, no, they know it before only. What they used to do, no, like even the music or maybe the paintings, they used to convert it into the different vibrations and they used to catch and they used to convert everything into, like, I will tell you that subject little later. See, I want to tell you one more thing here, how a thought affects the other person. I want to tell you this. See, for example, I'm thinking something. What happens from my physical body? This thought goes to etheric, which is the next layer to my physical body. So next to etheric, what is there? The aura is there. So this thought from my mind or from my heart, it travels to etheric, etheric to aura. So the thought is here. So what happens? This thought tries to attract the images and experiences into me. That's why in meditation, normally we say, if we change inside, we can change the outside. Without changing inside, our inner mind, we can't change the outer world. That is the reason. That is the logic behind it. Hope you all got it. Shall I explain it again? Shall I explain it again?
Yeah, you explain once again.
Okay. See, suppose if I am angry, if I am jealous on someone, okay, what happens? That thought started from my mind, from my physical body. It reaches to etheric, etheric to aura. So this jealousy travels around my aura and it attracts all the experience of that jealous only. Whatever the impact of that jealous, no, those type of things it attracts into my body. And then again, it come back to me only. That's why we should not have the negative feelings. Even if we get the negative feelings, immediately we should shift it. If we are in compassion, if we are in unconditional love, if we are in service mind, what happens? Such type of experiences we attract and it comes back to us. Got it? Okay. And
yeah, it is like yadbhavam tadbhavati, whatever
yes,
you are
yes,
feeling.
Yes, 100% correct. So, why I'm saying this, no? For example, I'm feeling jealous or I'm angry on some person and I want to take the revenge on some other person. What happens, no? This thought is very powerful. Negative, no? Normally we also say, no? For getting a good name, It takes long time. If you want, for bad name, it don't need much time. Immediately it will flare up. In the same way, that negative thought of taking revenge, jealous, angry, and all, what happens? So this, from this physical body, it travels to etheric to aura. So from that aura, it will travels to the other person's aura, like with whom, on whom I want to take revenge. Got it? From me, that thought travels to the other person on whom I want to take revenge. This thought hits that person and it creates a hole in that person's aura. And a bridge is formed between me and that person. If that person is also of that negative type, and he is also thinking in the same way, he wants to take revenge, he is jealous, and he is angry, what happens? That person is more angry on me, more jealous than me. What happens? That travels into me through that invisible pipe. Got it? So with that negative thought, am I helping myself or spoiling my aura, or spoiling or damaging myself? That's why we should not have negative thought. Even if we get negative thought, immediately we have to shift to avoid all these things. Normally we feel it, but we don't know what is happening at the background. But this is the thing happening at the behind of us. Okay? So, if I'm having a positive thought of unconditional love, compassion and all, what happens? That only will come back to me. Okay? Actually, this aura is, we can say, I think we all know we are having 7 bodies. Physical body, etheric body, mental body. Like that we have all 7 bodies. So it is the imprint of the aura is the imprint of all the 7 bodies. Okay? If they see the aura, no, easily they can say, the person who can see the aura, they can say, actually what I am. Am I a negative person? What thoughts are going on around? And if that person can say what disease that person is going to get after 6 months, that reflects in the aura. Okay? So, by thinking negative way, by thinking negatively, or if we are in negative attitude, what is happening means we are only giving chance to the other person to do negative on us. Got it? Okay? I told you, no? A bridge or a pipeline, it will form and it will travel. Okay? Because both of them are in the same mental condition. So it is traveling. Okay? So actually, we can say the nature or God, whatever name we call, no? The God created a great protective shield with, this is called aura. Okay? But what we are doing, by having negative thoughts, we are only making it weak and giving chance to enter the negative things into the aura. Once any negative things enter into the aura means it reaches to the physical body also and it damages the physical body. See, if we think negatively, negative emotions and all creates holes in the aura, sometimes cracks and all. So what happens? leaks the prana Shakti or the positive Shakti from our body to outside. It creates all the leakages and all. That's why we should not have negative feelings, negative thoughts, anything, whatever we say. Okay? When we are in awareness, immediately we should shift it to positive things. So never have the negative thoughts like jealous, revenge, and all. Okay? Suppose if a healthy person is there, if he is having a positive attitude, his aura goes to 7 feet to 9 feet around him in all the directions, not only one direction. Around him, that 9 feet will be there. Okay? Suppose if we are having unconditional love, gratitude, morals, ethics, and all the time active and having higher aims, higher thoughts, higher feelings, good emotions, balance, everything. What happens? Our aura will be very bright and sound, and it attracts all the positive things into our life. Okay? And I want to say one thing. Singing, music, it balances the aura and it gives good health. Okay? That's why, even though we are in bad mood, if we hear good music, immediately our mood also shifts because the music changes our aura. Okay? You all might have heard about music therapy also. If we hear Sivaranjani Ragam, we can improve the memory. If we hear Bhairavi Ragam, the sinus, cold, phlegm, toothache, and all these they can get rid of. Okay? If a person is suffering with cold, headache, and BP, if that person hears Bhupali Ragam, then he can cure that cold, headache, and all. And suppose if a person is feeling stress and if he wants to relieve the tension, he should hear Hamsadvani Ragam. Okay? So, the music heals. Okay? See, we can't see the aura, but we can, our aura, or we can say our soul knows it about the other person. I will tell you one example. Even though it is first time, if I see some persons, immediately we like them. And immediately they attract us. Or we attract the other person. Do you know why? The colors of that person and our colors are same, some of the colors. So that's why that like has happened. When we see some persons, immediately we felt, we don't want to see that person again. Why? Because the colors are different. And even because why I am saying this, even though we don't know the colors, we can't see the colors of the other person, our aura catches all these things, the likes and dislikes through the colors. Say like that, if we see wife and husband, sometimes they both have the same likes. Sometimes they will have difference of opinions because some of the colors are same in their aura and some of the colors are different from each other. That's why they can't come to same decision. Okay? Okay, and see, I will give you one more example. The persons who are having the same likes, like-minded people come together like us. So, why? Because some of our colors are same. Okay, if we see in the colleges or maybe in some other communities or in society, some group of people come together because their colors are same. From that group also, if any person's aura is very strong, that person will take the lead as a leader, or he guides the other person. Okay, that's, and the other persons also will listen to this person because they have some same colors almost. Okay, and one more thing I want to say here. See, if a person is normal, I'm here and I will be in the center of the aura. Okay, if a person is healthy, he will be exactly in the middle of the aura. Suppose if the person is having some problem, health problem or psychological problem, so what happens? He will lean into the aura. He won't be in between. He will lean into the aura. Suppose if a person is having split personality, his aura shows two different colors. From here, one color, and from here, another color. Normally, the whole layer will be the same color. No, it's not like that. Two different parts, two different colors will be shown. Okay. How much time is left, ma'am? Oh, 9:40. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
How
another
much?
5 minutes. Another 5 minutes you can tell.
Okay, okay. So, I want to tell a few more things. So, let us know what things harm our aura. There are we can say, three things. First thing is, let us take physical. Drugs, tobacco, alcohol, it spoils our aura. We should not take it because it spoils our aura. Suppose if a person takes tobacco, means his aura gets spoiled. Okay. Now let us come to the second one, emotional conditions. If a person is having negative emotions like taking revenge, jealous, fear, egoistic and all, what happens? No, the aura cracks comes into the aura. Okay, when the cracks comes into the aura, means the dark forces will come inside through that cracks. Okay, and next, the third one is mental conditions. So mental means that if a person is having evil mind, selfishness, and duality and all, no, that also creates holes in his aura, and it leaks all his positive things from that one. Okay, and one more thing we have to recollect here is, most of the people say, I'm reading good books, spiritual books. Spiritual books, reading the spiritual books is not enough. Whatever we have read in that book, if we implement it in our daily life, then only we can increase our vibration or frequency. Then only it is helpful. Just reading the books and keeping aside, it's of no use. Whatever we learn, we should implement it. Then only we can raise our vibration. And if we are having courage, if we are having daringness, and we have responsible behavior, our aura becomes strong. Okay. And how can we build our aura? First thing is aspiration toward higher values. If we are having aspiration toward higher values, we can build strong aura. And the next one is worship and admiration of great beauty. That means aesthetic appreciation. If a person is having the aesthetic appreciation and worship about the great beauty, it builds up the strong aura. That means one way we can say, showing gratitude to each and everything. Okay. And the third one is intense devotion to spiritual principles. So we read or we heard about the spiritual principles and we try to implement it in our daily life, in day-to-day living. Then we can build a strong aura. And the fourth one is dedication to service of humanity. Okay. So service, which is the highest thing, highest frequency, unconditional love and service, both are having highest frequency. Okay. And I didn't explain the layers one by one, but I am giving you a hint. Our 13th layer, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, our 13th layer is wisdom layer. And if we want a solution for a problem, suppose if a person is facing any problem, he should do meditation on 13th layer. Okay. So that he can attract the solution into that wisdom layer and it reaches us. Okay. And suppose if we want to get peace in the life, then also he can do meditation on peace layer so that he can rise to that frequency. Okay. Because already I told you about the 14 circles are there. So each circle denotes about each thing with the color, sound, and frequency. No? So then. So, and one more thing is, okay, you all know about this honeybees. Honeybees make the sound, no? If we go near to the honeybee, we can hear the sound of the honeybee. Like the honeybee, we also make sound. Our aura makes sound, but we can't hear it. Okay? So, these are the things about the aura. So, I tried my level best to cover most of the points. If you have any doubts, welcome. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for wonderful wisdom. I have one question, ma'am. 7 bodies are there, 7 colors. So you said that it imprints the 7 physical bodies. So is it like same colors or repeating twice?
Yeah, no, different colors. Like how the rainbow is having different colors. Our each body is having different colors. If possible, in our next session, we will go into the details of the layers and what each layer denotes and how it helps us and all. And one more thing I have forgotten. See, suppose if we are going outside, we can lock our aura so that nothing will enter. Like whatever is necessary and whatever is good, that only will enter into our aura. The rest will come and touch and it will fall. So that I will show you. Okay. Normally, there are 2 ways. First thing is what we can see is connecting to the higher self. And then what we say, that light came into us and we are full of light from crown to our feet. And then with a golden light or silver light. Let's think it's a golden light. We are filled with a full golden light from top to bottom. A full circle of golden color. In between, I am there. And
ma'am, can you explain once again, ma'am? Your voice was stuck.
Okay. See, let us think. I am this one. Okay. What I should do is, I should keep a golden circle around me like this. So, inside this golden circle, I am there. Okay, like that we have to visualize ourselves. And then after visualizing like this, what we can do is, I am locking my aura. Like with a silver cord, I am locking it like this and also like this. See here, ma'am. I'm locking with the silver cord like this, front, and also like this. Previously, for the toothpaste ad, no, for close up and all, they used to get a silver color circle. Do you remember? The same thing like this. Horizontal and vertical. I'm locking my aura. So, like that, we should visualize and go out. That is first method. Okay. And second one is, see, from here, right side to left side, saying a mantra. Whichever mantra you want, you can say. I suppose, Om Bhurbhuvassaha Tattaviturrenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. I am locking my aura. I have put a knot. Then again, Om Bhurbhuvassaha Tattaviturrenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Second time I have locked my, put a knot. Third also again, Om Bhurbhuvassaha Tattaviturrenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Like that. Third knot. So like that, no, 3 knots we have to do. Then our aura will be locked. And this will be there for 24 hours. Okay. And another method is also there. The third method, all the methods I'm saying. So actually, I think you all know from Mooladhara chakra, and this is the 7th chakra, crown chakra. I'm locking my aura by saying, no, from down to like this, like how we put the zip, no, for a jerkin, when we wear the jerkin, how we zip it, no, the same thing. I'm locking my aura till here. After coming back to our home back, no, after taking bath, we can say I'm opening my aura from top to bottom. You can say some mantra according to you, Om or something. It's up to you. Okay, these are the 3 types we can use it. And try to lock the aura whenever you are going out. Okay, it helps us a lot. Mostly when we go to public functions or maybe to the markets. After coming back, you feel some tiredness and you feel some restlessness. Still, you take out that. Like after taking bath, you feel a lot of relaxation. And when you are taking bath, no, put a fistful of crystal salt into the bucket and then take bath. That also helps to clean the aura. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we have learned so many things today, ma'am, about aura, how to protect our aura, and how to lock our aura. Yeah, we should, to grow up, we have to protect ourselves, and we should grow ourselves. Yeah, we should not get affected by others. Always having positive mindset and compassion, love, gratitude, forgiveness, and loving yourself and loving the humanity, universe, all the other animals. So by following all these things, we can achieve the things. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. We love you and love to have you in future sessions as well, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to all of you who are participating in this Zoom session and also YouTube, and the team members. I don't know all the names of your team members. So for each member, my pranams.
Yeah, one person had asked, ma'am, like how to connect with Guru Graha Jupiter. How to develop aura which connects Guru Graha Jupiter. Violet color.
Violet color. Yes, violet color. You can visualize violet color. Okay.
Yeah, we can visualize violet color around us and
around us, and it is becoming strong like that. You sit in a meditation daily and visualize that color around you, and it helps you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Any other masters? For 1 minute, we can ask questions and then do the meditation. Our all masters are silent listeners, ma'am. They will listen and they will say thank you. Yeah,
Okay,
Ramchandran garu. Yeah, you can unmute, sir.
It's a very interesting subject, ma'am. Thank you, Jyoti madam. Really great, and it's very interesting. I would like to have a further talk on this on the particular layers, and I am sure this will have more effect on our situation. And I see sometimes when I meditate, I get a lot of vibration from bottom part to my body. Sometimes it is bit violent. I can control that for 5 minutes and then suddenly it's I don't know whether the aura can is changing those time. I don't know. And but in any and I see during meditation I see this a lot of colors coming and I'm standing on my I guess, and I can see from the way close eye so many colors, bright, violet, most short kavi, then blue sky. Very sometimes it is very glittering, and like sometimes it is raining on the top of that kind of thing that I visualize sometimes when I do that meditation. And I find the aura first time I'm getting it. Certainly, it is very interesting, and the different layers, the details of the different layers will be more interesting. Maybe we can have another session on that. That's my request. Thank you.
thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And
getting all those.
when we are meditating, no, normally the thoughts comes. It's a normal. But when we keep Archangel Michael's music, if you go to the online and if you type what we say, Archangel Michael music, no, you can get the music. By keeping that music, if you do meditation, no, automatically the thoughts vanish. Maybe not in 1 or 2 sessions, but you will find the difference. Easily, we will connect to what we say, Sunya Sthiti. You can try it.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.